Hello and welcome to Warlords Battleground Extraction. Let's start a new game here and actually see what's going on. So, as you might expect, this is an extraction game that has a very striking resemblance to a certain other game that we know. Yes, it's a little bit Mountain Blade-esque, so we're gonna get to see exactly what's going on here. So there are a couple of custom options here that we can change to determine the difficulty of the game. Now obviously most of the time I'm just going to play on default until we see if there's anything there that we really badly want to change, but we are going to be going for default on this. Enemy damage to player we're going to have on 100%, that's absolutely fine, and we can also now change the performance of the game. For me personally, I actually did find that the world map was a little bit laggy because of the amount of particles that are on the screen at any one time. So I did have to reduce that, but that's okay. Obviously, that's a minor problem. And this is our, shall we say, this particular avatar right here is a, shall we say, a symbiotic relationship that we have with her. And she's going to provide us with some special benefits. I have no idea what kind, but we are a little bit supernatural, because obviously this is in the three kingdoms. Is it in the three kingdoms? Yeah, I think so. I think it is in the three kingdoms, shall we say, lore and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, you can read that if you so desire. I am just going to go with the recommended route as well. The Han's mandate is not yet lost. I will not stand with rebels. Even though, as you can see right here, we have the Imperial Army at 75,000, and we have the Yellow Turban Army with 280,000, which is pretty crazy. So, as you can see, you can go into towns, right? So you can go into towns very similar to, like I said, Mountain Blade. And what you can do is you can purchase, recruit additional troops. And we are going to be getting some. Let's get some, I'm not entirely sure what to get, actually. I think we'll just get some hunters. Why not? Let's just get some hunters. That sounds like a good idea. As you can see, we're going to spend some cash on that. You can also buy provisions. We already have a significant amount of provisions, so we are not really needing that super hardcore. And you can see that you can repair equipment here, and we can claim spoils once only. Not entirely sure what that does, so I'm not actually going to do that right now. So we're just going to leave the town, and we're going to immediately go up to the Spirit Essence here. Now, the Yellow Turban Army is about to just attack us. I'll tell you exactly what Spirit Essence does, but we're going to go into a battle first. As you can see here, you will face 10 foes with 21 of your own men, and we're going to be attacking them. Obviously, we can retreat if we so desire, but we're just going to go straight on in here. So this is the battle screen. I'm not going to go through the tutorial, but you can actually pause the video and read this if you so desire. Basically, it's a very similar situation to Mountain Blade, where you right click to defend yourself, left click to attack, and then you can also dodge and use sprint, shift, etc. And you can also use some skills. I'm just going to continue here because I kind of know what to do. We're going to be using our special ability here. We're going to be doing a lot of damage. Now, as you see, the enemy lord has decided to basically offer us a duel. Yes, offer us a duel, and you can say no. You can just go avoid their spearhead, and so on and so forth, if you so desire, if you don't feel particularly confident in your abilities. But for me personally, I am an absolute monster at this game because I have been playing for hundreds of hours. No, I'm obviously joking. What I'm saying is, I'm actually not too bad with the dueling here, because you can do this very cool thing where if you block at the exact right time, you can inflict a stun on your opponent, and when they are stunned, you can follow up with an attack, and that attack will do bonus damage. So you might expect that to be really amazing. So let's see if we can actually do that. Okay, we're getting a little bit unlucky here. Okay, there we go. Just do some more damage. Ooh, okay, there we go. We got him. Nice, 50 damage instantaneously there, right there. Now, you may be wondering, okay, what are these bars down at the bottom here? Well, the purple is basically your armor, right? And your the red bar is your health. So you don't really need to worry about pretty much anything there. And as you can see, we did manage to defeat the enemy lord in a duel, and we now have the ability to move on. There we go. Now, bear in mind that we only have a certain period of time to be able to extract, right? So if you see at the top of the screen, we have 29 minutes remaining. Now, there are going to be old battlefields and various other things that you can interact with on the field here, and this literally allows you to loot various things. The greatest thing that you can do in this game, because it's an extraction game, right? What you want to do is you want to try to gain as much money as possible, because that will allow you to upgrade your army. It will be allowing you to upgrade your stronghold. It will basically just do everything for you. It's really very, very important that you get as much cash as possible. I'm getting a little bit unlucky here. It is slightly RNG when it comes to the loot that you get, as far as I can tell at least. And we're going to be going in here once again. I actually need to disable the tutorials, I think. I'm not entirely sure if I can even do that, but let's just use my special ability here, do some massive damage with that. And now, is this guy going to actually try? He might try to duel me again. I'm actually not entirely sure. He's doing some massive damage though, unfortunately. There we go. Just, oh, never mind. He's dead. He's dead. Okay, we got him. We got him. That is all very well and good, because my armor was just about to, yeah, we were about to have a couple of problems right there, but there you go. We did it. And we've used no salves or anything like that, so we're not really taking that much damage, thankfully. And we do get spoils of war, as you see there. And there we go. Okay, now we are just, yeah, it obviously shows you how many things you've looted and all that stuff. So basically on the world map, if you're just running around, you'll immediately see, oh yes, I've looted that thing. Okay, so I did say that I was going to tell you what Spirit Essence does. Well, Spirit Essence is the resource you require to be able to even extract in the first place. So for example, if you want to extract, there are certain extraction areas, zones that you will have to go to, and you have to either wait a certain period of time, or if you choose the right one or choose the easiest one, you will just wait a very small amount of time and you won't have any enemies attacking you, but it costs more Spirit Essence in comparison to if you were to do one of the shall we say, one of the other ones. So I think there will, I'm not sure if there will be a tutorial message that will actually come up about that, but let's just go over here and fight this yellow turban army for the moment. There we go, 10 foes with 21 of your own men. I would like to increase the I would like to increase my ability to field more troops, to be honest. That would be really, really nice. Okay, here we go. Nice. Okay, come on now. Got him. Nice. Nice parry right there. And I believe he is about to die. There we go. Got him. And now all we need to do is just finish off the remaining troops. And you can automatically attack, by the way. So if you want to, you can enable that in the options menu. So you don't have to consistently click if you prefer not to do that. And as you see, we did capture a couple of reserves there, and we got some insight and so on. And I'm not sure what most of that does, but as you see, we do have these little things at the top here, and I can only assume that they're good. I can only assume that that's good. Ooh, a golden dragon head for 3,000. That's absolutely incredible. Let's take that. Thank you very much. Look at that. We are carrying a large number of very nice. Yes, as you can see right there, it seems you've gathered a good amount of supplies, but to bring them all back, you must extract successfully. Spirit Essence is required to extract. It can be obtained by gathering resources on the map. Press M and look for these 3 icons. The Crouching Dragon Pool requires 60 Spirit Essence. Activation will raise the alert level and draw enemies. Wait nearby for 45 seconds to extract. To use the Flood Dragon Pool extraction point, you must find a Flood Dragon Pool, pearl even, in the waters. Activation costs 50 Spirit Essence. And so you can activate it. Activation will raise the alert level, reach that before the timer ends to extract instantly. Or the Hornless Dragon Pool, which requires 100 Spirit Essence, and you can just wait 15 seconds, and it will not draw enemies, but can only be used when alert level is below 30. Our alert level at the moment is 4. So, as you see, for new players, the extraction point is recommended. This one, the green one. And I'm right next to it. Hilariously enough. So what I can actually do is we can go immediately here into the Spirit Essence. Oh, hello. And we are being attacked by some yellow turban rebels, and we're going to be doing some damage. Yes, we're going to do some damage to them, so let's do this. Okay, I'm going to try to use my special ability here. There we go. Nice, massive damage being done to the enemy lord. Now, if I can just eliminate him, I'll be very, very pleased here. If he uses his special ability, we might have some problems. Nah, never mind. He's already been destroyed. Very nice indeed. And now we just need to eliminate the last remaining forces. We can indeed get some archers as well. As you might expect, I think you've probably seen a couple of the enemy's archers as well, because of course they can attack from range. And let's get some spoils of war here. I don't have a huge amount of space anymore, so we might have some issues. There we go. All right. Yep. I think I'm basically done now. I have 99. Okay. I have 99 spirit essence. That's quite funny. All right. Yeah. But anyway, as you should see, provisions are consumed every single day, or at the very least, they are consumed at some point or another. And you need as many of those as possible. Okay. So let's try and use this. There we go. Wait nearby, and it will blah, blah, blah. There we go. Yes, fantastic. And we're just going to perform the ritual very, very nicely here. And we're going to be able to extract. There it is. Okay, yeah, so it's just going to take us another 12 seconds. Thankfully, because this extraction point is one of the more expensive ones, we're going to get a variety of benefits from that. We're not going to have to worry about enemies attacking us or anything like that. So we can just immediately get out of there. The stars shift in their courses, the vast earth shrinks to inches. The embers of civilization have rekindled the flame. The carriage returns, laden with spoils, and we extracted 11,600 in coin, which is actually fantastic. That's really, really nice. And so, as you can see, we do have our wonderful, our wonderful avatar right here, who is part of our symbiotic pact. You can start a new run via the Prepare for Action button on the left. Before that, feel free to use the training ground, upgrade the stronghold, or bulk sell items. So, for example, as you can see right here, let's actually go over to the marketplace. And we're going to go, yeah, we'll just go to the market. And you can see here that we do have a number of items that we can potentially buy and equip on us, which would be very, very useful. But what we're going to do first is, of course, we're just going to sell every single thing that we can here. We're going to be getting a load of cash from this. Sell that. Sell that. There we go. And then we'll just make sure that that is all good. Yeah, there we are. All right. So we're just going to get some lamellar armor. Why not? Get the steel sword. I think that sounds pretty cool. You can get spears as well, by the way. So if you prefer that, then you can obviously do that. Otherwise, for me personally, I think we are pretty good with this. Our transaction total is 4,820. That's pretty nice. And there we go. I will pay you 4,820 gold. Confirm? Yes, I will indeed confirm that. And we will now go to our loadout. This is our loadout here. So immediately you could see that we have a training bow, training sword, etc., etc. But I'm just going to be exchanging all of these things for what we really want, which is upgrades, of course. And you can indeed equip 4 skills. Currently, we just have this one, which unleashes a 5-hit punch combo that ignores defense-based damage reduction, and it does 6 direct damage, and it hits armor for 5. And the final hit deals 6 times the amount of damage. So very, very important that you make sure that enemies are still within that area. And as you can see, the Symbiotic Pact, this is with our little avatar here. We can learn skills. As you can see, we do have only 169 insight, unfortunately, but you need 1,000 to be able to learn some of these other skills. So pretty significant amount of insight required for that. And you also have Path of Cultivation, which is another one of these. It's kind of like your upgrades, your personal upgrades, as far as I can tell. And you're going to need insight for that too, as you see there. So very, very important. You can indeed also get companions that will join your army and they'll run around with you, kind of like hero units, as far as I'm aware. And I believe, yeah, you can obviously do something with this as well. I'm actually not entirely sure what this does. It increases your starting renown for this chapter. Okay, I actually don't know anything about what's happening here, so I'm not going to attempt to explain it. Anyway, we will go over to the training ground now, because this actually allows us to loot some spoils of war. There we go. Just going to loot that. We got 300 insight, 1,500 in cash. That's pretty nice. And then we have this. Obviously, you can come here if you so desire. If you want to do a little bit of, if you want to do a little bit of training and stuff like that. I personally don't. And we are otherwise going to go over to the upgrade menu here. And now this is your general stronghold. So in other words, basically being able to build various things. So for example, you could build the armory. This requires multiple different upgrade materials. Same thing with the treasury. You can also build the courtyard there. Unlocks the building on the left side of the map. Enter it to manage your companions. You must first acquire a companion through a side quest if you wanted to do that. You can also upgrade the market for 10,000. For me personally, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to upgrade units. because I personally would like to gain access to additional people. We can also do this, but we're going to need 2 books. I don't think I have, yes, as you can see, I don't have any books, unfortunately, but that is what would be required to get additional troops available. I'm going to be upgrading our warband a little bit, because this allows us to increase our army limit by 30. That's what I'm going to do, and we now have... Ooh, hello. Yeah, so this is our avatar right here, Li Wen, I think is her name. The Ashen One's coin purse has been light of late, making campaigns difficult. Fortunately, I have some savings left. And she actually gave us 1,000, actually, because we only had 700 remaining, so yeah, not exactly great. But we can go here. This is our recruitment little area. And because we have additional space, we can now go here and literally buy stuff. So I'm going to literally just get a bunch of swordsmen, because swordsmen are really, really good in my opinion. We're going to get 20 of these guys, and there we have it. So now in our warband, we have 40 out of 50, which is pretty significant in my opinion. So, you know, not too bad. Anyway, I think we can probably prepare for action. Let's do it. There we go. All right, so select time fragment. So this is basically where you select your mission. So you can literally go simulated operation, which is the tutorial basically. Yellow Turban Rebellion, requirements none. And then you also have this. There are a bunch of others as well, as you can see right here. There are massive amounts of different difficulties available, which is pretty incredible. And whoa, yeah, there's actually, wow, okay, there is a lot more than I thought. Yeah, I think we'll probably just do the Yellow Turban Rebellion once again. And enter in ashen form. I don't know what that means. So I will stay away from that. But yes, anyway, we are here once again, and we've got the same thing going on. We can choose, as you can see, whether to be a part of the Yellow Turban Rebellion or not. But we're just going to stay with the recommended, and we're going to move on. And we're going to see whether these guys, do they have... Yes, they have become stronger, as you can see right there. They've become stronger. There's 19 instead of 10 that we had. So yeah, let's try and see if we can... Oh, hello. Yes, I will do some damage to you, sir. Okay, let's do some damage. Nice, nice, nice. Try to dodge. Nice, got him. Immediate counterattack right there. Now I don't have enough spirit to be able to use my ability. Now I do. I should have... Oh, no, I don't have enough spirit. Ah, now I do. There we go. Okay, so we can do some damage. Unfortunately, that didn't really do much. I probably should have saved my spirit, to be honest, for the next level, but I guess it's not too bad. Well, shall we say not next level, but next battle. Yeah, but so far, my swordsmen do seem to be doing a relatively good job. As you can see, we captured some additional reserves. We've got 28 insight this time around. And I'm actually wondering what we can otherwise do, because I'm wondering whether we can get some... Oh, I should have sold all this stuff, shouldn't I? Oh, that's pretty terrible, isn't it? Yeah, I should have actually sold this stuff before we came in here. Well, that's pretty bad, isn't it? That is actually pretty bad. Oh, well, never mind. I guess we'll just have to make do with what we have here. What is the Sword Forging Villa? Okay. They excel at forging and appraising swords, creating divine weapons for the heroes of the realm. Let's trade. Can I actually sell some stuff? I think I can actually sell some stuff here. Yes, I think I can. That's actually pretty crazy, so let's do that. There we go. Sell all of that. Thank you very much. Now, we can buy some things. As you can see, we can actually buy what we already have here. It does have a small, well, slightly different passive, so that's kind of nice. But I think we're probably just going to leave it the way it is. They do not have enough gold. Deal for 1,000 instead? Sure. You can actually attack, hilariously enough. You can actually attack these guys. I think I'm probably not going to do that. What's that? A Vault Guardian? That sounds like a pretty bad idea. We should probably not be going in there, to be honest. As you can see, look at that. It's got a plus icon. Ooh, hello. Oh, dear. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. If we get into a battle with some of these guys, they're going to absolutely destroy us, I think. Immortal's Trace, what's that? The Spirit Essence seems to be guiding you towards someone. Oh, really? Where? It might be a companion. We will face 20 foes with 41 of our own men. Let's do it. Alright, let's go in here. Let's see if we can do this. Yes, I will face you. I will face you in battle. It's much better, by the way, from what I can tell, to actually just duel this guy. Because if you don't duel him, he's actually going to destroy your people. He will literally do so much damage that it will be very, very difficult to make that work. Let's try and do some damage here. Nice! There we go. We actually ended up eliminating quite a few of the enemy's forces in that one attack. And now we should have a very nice time finishing them off. And there it is. We managed it. Very good. And now we did get a little bit of extra insight. And obviously spoils of war are the way to go here. Yeah, we got a T-brick. It's okay, I guess. I could potentially consume that right now if I wanted to. Let's actually just take a quick look. We do get more stamina, max health. I guess I'll use it. There we go. We're using it right now. Yeah. So as you can see, now in effect, T-break floored. It gives us 300 seconds of additional benefit. And you can see here that we can actually get on a ship and travel around the ocean. Obviously, that's not really going to do too much for us. So I'm probably just going to, you know, leave it for the moment. And let's have a look at the Hermit's hut. Do we have anything here? No, a couple of salves. Okay, that's not too bad. Do I want to attack the Vault Guardians? That's the question. It's probably not the best idea, is it? Probably not the best idea. I don't know. I kind of want to, but I kind of also think that maybe that's a bit of a mistake. What do we have here? Oh, okay. We got a... that guy's probably going to be extremely difficult for us. I have a bad feeling. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, we got some pretty cool stuff right there. We also got a steel ingot. That is a material. Probably a good idea not to sell that if we wanted to potentially craft something for us. Not sure if we can maybe, I don't know, maybe make that work. It's going to be a bit problematic. Oh, hello. Wow, that is a massive gem. Okay, here we go. Well, this is going to be... Ooh, 45 foes. Okay, yeah, we're not outnumbering the opponent this time, so this is definitely going to be a more difficult... Yeah, I'm going to do this. This is going to be more difficult, for sure. Okay, here we go. He's buffing himself. That's okay. Nice! Did the damage, did the damage. That's what we wanted. Now we can hopefully eliminate him. Okay, he's got more HP. As you can see right there, he might actually... No, there we go! We managed it. Okay, now here we go. Do the damage here. Nice. Okay, that was some decent-ish, not very good damage, actually. But, yeah, good enough. Do some more damage here. Nice. Okay, there we go. We eliminated quite a significant number. Now, if I can maybe do more... I'm dying, actually, right now, so I should be a little bit careful here. Need to make sure I don't die from the archers. This is a very hard fight, though. This is a very hard fight. I better get something good for this. That's all I'm saying right now. I really better get something good. Okay, I am very low in HP right now. Let's be very careful. I do not want to die. You can obviously command people, by the way, so you can actually say charge, hold your ground, disperse, find a skirmishers, follow me, etc., etc. So obviously, you know, you can do whatever you'd want to do. You don't have to just let them play on automatic or anything. But I'm kind of just thinking right now, I'll just leave them to it and see what happens. As you can see, we actually managed to do this quite nicely. And look at that. Okay, we ended up losing quite a significant amount from our warband right there. But we did get 93 insight instead of the usual 28. So that's pretty nice. And we also got some rice right here and all this stuff, okay? And there we go. All right, let's just move down here real quick. Okay, let's recruit and resupply. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We can actually get spearmen. We can get swordsmen from here as well, which is actually pretty nice. So we could do that. Let's we could get some archers. Yeah, let's get some archers. Why not? Let's get some archers. Let's get, I don't know, 15 of these guys. That sounds pretty cool to me. Can I sell here as well? I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. Maybe. Let's actually just go here as well. No, I don't think I am able to. Okay, let's have a look at this. I've got 40, 15, that's fine. Do I want to purchase... I actually have no more gold, which is quite funny. Okay, we've got wild greens here as well. Let's do this. I don't have enough cash to be able to extract yet, I don't think. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Okay, I need to be careful about... some of these enemies here. They will absolutely destroy me if we get into a battle with them. Okay, our current estimated carry value is not even terrible, really. But I have a kind of bad feeling about this. Let me actually just see real fast. Let's inspect them. Okay, yeah, that doesn't really help me that much. What about this? Can I see my HP right now, or are we back to full HP? I kind of hope we're back to full. Yeah, the Imperial armies, we don't really have to worry about them. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. There's something going on here. I can actually help these guys out. 2 armies are clashing here. Okay, yes. Yes, attack the Yellow Turban army. All right, here we go. 32 foes. Yes. Okay, let's go straight on in there. This is great. We're actually helping one of our allies. This is wonderful. Okay, hello. Yeah, I'll do some damage, sir. Okay, we gotta be careful. Got him. Nice. Big damage. And I believe he is gonna be dead soon. Just gotta be careful. Nice. We literally stunned him twice in a row. That was fantastic. Let's do some damage here. Nice. Big damage AoE coming in. And maybe we could do some more. Yep, there we go. And that's just fundamentally exactly what you want. You literally, every single time you go into something like this and there's a huge number of enemy troops just all huddled together, well, you just want to do massive AoE. That's what you want. And I believe we're done. Yeah, I think we're done here. We still have 24 minutes left to extract. Hopefully we're going to have enough time to do that. 44 inside right there. We did end up losing 1 archer, which is okay. It's not too bad. And let's take a look. Okay, okay, so we didn't actually do anything there. I was actually kind of hoping that they might give us something for helping them out, but they didn't seem to really be caring too much, which is somewhat unfortunate. Yeah, so we are gonna go, let's have a look. Do we want to repair? Repair all carried equipment? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it. I can claim some spoils here, but I'm not sure if I really want to do that. Let's see. Here gather the displaced who have fled the flames of war, lost their land to tyrants. With only a little food, you can earn their loyalty. Okay, so you can recruit them. Okay, so, oh wow, yeah, look at this. These guys are really cheap, so not needing to really worry about that too much. Ah, hello. Seems to be guiding you towards someone. Whoa. Okay, what just happened right there? Okay, what? Did you see that? One of our guys literally just died? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's be a bit careful here, though. Okay, he's actually going to try and kill us. Personally. Okay, we don't have to worry about him. Got him. Done. Yes, we just need one really nice stun. And that is literally all you need. Wow, this guy's got massive amount of archers, actually. I should probably take out the archers first, or try my best to do that. There we go. Nice little distraction that we've got going on here. And we can do some dodges as well if we so desire to. And indeed, because we do have a bow, I could even switch to it. You know, I could switch to the bow if we want to, and we could use it. Ah, hello. Oh, look at that. We are a great conqueror now. Our renown has been increased, and we are a great conqueror from a rising star, which can be used to overwhelm enemy armies or lower tier armies. Okay, so this bandit wants to fight us. Your renown far exceeds the enemies. You may choose to overwhelm them. So we could overwhelm them. Do we want to? Sure, why not? Let's overwhelm them. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we literally just automatically destroyed them. Okay, yeah, that's really cool. And indeed, there is a cooldown. Ah, I see. There is actually a cooldown to that effect. I'm going to just leave that alone here. Let's loot this one. That's actually not too bad. I don't have enough space to be able to loot that, unfortunately. I can maybe... Wait a minute. Let me actually just see here. Let's rotate it. Yep, there we go. And just take the coins. There we are. All right, fantastic. Let's see if we can maybe loot this. Okay, we got letter, more coins, and yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I can really do here, to be honest. It's probably going to be unlikely that I'll be able to really loot much, as you can see. 6,200 now. Yeah, should probably get some spirit essence and then get ready to extract, to be honest. That's probably... Oh, hello. Okay, we got some bandits immediately attacking us. We cannot overwhelm them this time, unfortunately, because, as I was about to say, there is a cooldown. Yes, we're fighting on their ship now as well, which is pretty cool. Ah, hello, yes. Are you sure you want to duel me? Ah, yes, that's not a good idea, sir. You have no idea what you are facing. You have no idea. Okay, he's buffing himself. That's okay. We don't have to worry about that. And I believe he is about to be dead. Nice. That's it. Boom. All right. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Let's try and do some damage to these. Nice, nice, nice. Wow, look at that. We got 4 kills. Unfortunately, I am now taking massive damage as a result of this, so I do have to be a little bit careful. Let's actually switch to our bow. As you can see, I can now shoot at people, and we can do some pretty decent damage. Not too bad, not too bad. 8 damage instead of 10. I think that's pretty nice, considering you are going to get some range on that stuff, so it's a little bit less risky. And our overwhelm tactic is now back and ready to be used. There we go. We're going to just loot this. Okay, what do we get? Whoa, essential arts of peace. Okay, wow, that's actually insane. All right, we're going to be taking that as soon as possible. Thank you very much. The question is, I don't think I have the ability to do so. We're going to probably just get rid of this. And yeah, that's probably going to have to be it. I mean, the lapis lazuli is so extremely large, so I'm just going to leave it behind, unfortunately. There's a shipwreck here as well. Let's actually see what this is all about. Okay, we got this. Okay. Yeah, no, not really. Okay, yeah, so this book, as you might expect, is really, really good because there is a thing that we need books for, right? An upgrade of some kind. So that's going to be very, very useful for us. Another hermit's hut over there as well. So you can see here, this is the map. This is the map that you can move around on. Massive amounts of different icons and things like that. I'm actually wondering, can I go over here to extract? Yeah, that's the crouching dragon pool. That might be... I don't know, do we want to try it out? I think this is going to be a bit problematic for us, potentially. Maybe. 60, activation will raise the alert level and draw enemies. Wait for 45 seconds. Wow, okay. I think 45 seconds is a little bit too much for my liking, so I think what we'll do is we'll make our way back over to... Oh no, don't attack me, sir. I am running away from you. You cannot possibly catch up. Yes, there we go. All right. Yeah, so we're probably just going to try and find a similar extraction point. There's Lubei right there as well. But yeah, we can probably try to find a similar extraction point to what we had before. There's actually a traveling merchant here. I would like to be able to trade with him. Maybe we can get a bit of a... Maybe we can sell some stuff? Ah, he's got 1,600 gold. That could be kind of useful. So let's actually see if we can get a little bit of this stuff out of here. Yeah, look at that. 1,500. Really, really nice. Could get a scented pouch. Could get the jade scepter. I don't really care about any of that. There we go. Okay, 1,500 gold. Yes. Confirm. Done. All right. That's actually super, super nice because now we can remain in the level for a little bit longer. Let's actually see what I can do here. Maybe we can help these guys out. Okay, attack the Yellow Turban Army. There we go. 30 foes. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Why not? You know, I'm kind of interested to see what happens when you have people at the very end, as in like when you have the bar at the very end here. Might be cool. Might be cool to sort of work out what's happening with that. Okay, I'm going to be careful. Nice. There we go. Massive damage. Massive damage. Can we do more? Maybe. Maybe. Gonna be careful. Nice. Got him. Double stun. Absolutely perfect. Let's do some damage here. This is going to be insane damage. Look at that. Really, really nice. And another one. We can only use 2 of those as far as I can tell. But that's enough, right? That is absolutely 100% enough. We do so much damage. And indeed, the sword that we are using right here actually enables us to get some really nice cleave attacks going on as well. So even if we are in the midst of things, as it were, we're not only going to be hitting one enemy, we're going to be hitting every single enemy in front of us. which is super, super nice. 68 inside right there as well. And then we can move on. And I think I could technically just... I could probably extract right now, but I'm kind of wondering whether we want to do that. I mean, literally, look at what we've got going on here. I have a significant amount of loot. We could potentially remain in here a little bit longer. However, I am going to lose provisions. That's the issue right now. I think, yeah, as you see here, next provisions in 180 seconds. I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough. So I will have to find... there's a town. All right, okay. We might be in good time for that. There we go. All right, so we can literally buy provisions from this, as you can see. And we can buy however much we want. So I'm going to buy, I don't know, 44. Boom, there we go. And I can even buy troops, hilariously enough. Yeah, we can buy troops. So the question is, do I want to buy more archers? Do I want to buy some spearmen? Do I want to buy shield men? Let's get some shield men, I guess. I only have a space for 3. Oh, well, that's that's funny. All right, what about this? What about this guy over here? Hello. Okay, yeah, let's attack the Yellow Turban Army again. 25? Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Sounds like we can probably do that without too many issues. And we'll probably just make sure... Yes. We will be dueling him. Okay, here we go. I'm basically avoiding the attack most of the time as well, hilariously enough. So even if he does attack me, it doesn't really seem to do much because I am avoiding it just by pure mistake as far as I can tell. Sometimes I do get hit, of course. There we go. There's the nice stun. And he's dead. He's out of there. So we can do some damage here. Maybe try to eliminate that. There we go. I'm kind of hoping that we'll have enough insight after this run to be able to maybe purchase another skill. It would be pretty cool if we could purchase something that has just the kind of same sort of AoE, or maybe something a little bit more defensive. Maybe some kind of utility or something like that as well wouldn't be too bad. And I think I can probably just let my forces do what they do. And I don't think I really need to worry about actually going over there and fighting myself. I don't really want to put myself in harm's way any more than I need to there. We did end up losing 1 spearman. That's okay. All right. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I don't have a big problem with that. Oh, no. Hello. Zhang Bao is actually coming to attack us. 75 foes. I'm actually going to retreat from this. I'm going to get out of here. Oh, dear. No. Okay, we're going to just get out of there as fast as we can. I think I should probably get out of here now. So I'm going to have to... Let me just see where this is. Where am I? How do I know where I am? I think I need to go this way. Right? I think I need to go that way. So, yeah. There we go. Yes, I am going the right way. And we will hopefully have... Well, we do definitely have enough time, but this is the point. It's all about making sure that you get more powerful over the time that you take going into these levels. And our alert level... No! The alert level is now 33! Oh dear. Okay, that's terrible. I completely... Yes, I completely messed that up. I messed that up dramatically. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to another extraction point. I think there's one over here, which we'll probably be able to do with not too much problem, hopefully. A flood dragon pearl. What is this? Spent... Oh, okay. Sure. Well, I don't know what this means. Let's try it. Okay. Extracting where? There we go. I see. Okay, so I need to reach... Okay, so I need to travel there really, really quickly. Otherwise, we're going to have some problems. Let's see if I can make it there. No. Oh, whew. Okay, I was actually a bit worried there that that guy was going to attack me. But no, he was thankfully from the Imperials. Okay, so we get to extract instantly by traveling over like this. And I think that's it. Yep. There we go. We did it. Fantastic. Extraction succeeded. We got 12,327. It could have been... I feel like we could have done a lot better there, but obviously This is my, basically my second, well, technically my third run ever, so I was kind of a little bit worried, you know, I was kind of a little bit worried about those kinds of things. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell a whole bunch of stuff here. Time until refresh is 29 out of 60 minutes. Okay, yeah, well, I don't want to sell the book. I'm going to sell everything else. I don't think I need any of this stuff. Steel ingot, flawless. I kind of want to keep that, to be honest. Black turquoise tile. Let's sell that. There we are. All right. So, yeah, we're just going to sell all of this. How much are we going to get? 3,167. Okay. And now the question is, yeah, I want to upgrade. So what do I actually need? I need 2 books. Yeah, so you can see here, to upgrade, to get different kinds of units, I'll need to use this book and another book, as you can see right there, and 5,000 gold. Unfortunately, I don't have 5,000 gold because I was kind of anticipating selling the book, but I also thought, well, we should probably use it, right? Well, yeah, we should probably use it. So we can repair equipment here as well. Yeah, so you could see here that there's a bunch of extra tutorials as well. How to reach an ending and defeat a legion. First, you must significantly change the advantage bar at the bottom of the screen. Defeating a faction's armies or completing specific objectives will increase the advantage of the opposing side. When one side's advantage is high enough, a final battle prompt will appear, and the commander of the disadvantaged legion will then appear on the battlefield. After you defeat the enemy commander and successfully extract, you will see different endings based on the choices you made and the side quests you completed. Extremely cool in my opinion. This game really has a significant amount of depth to it, and I think you should probably check it out. Yeah, there's a link in the description. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.